if they want, tell them come. I don't give a shit. All this bitch, all they want for you to give them dick. $2, not giving. I don't give a shit. $2, not giving. I don't give a shit.
Sounds like a splendid idea, sir. Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley. Both of you popped.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Oh, well. So let's get it fucking started. Dennis, how was your week?
It was a long week, and we were pretty busy over at the butcher shop and everything. And, well, how should I say this? Since you had it last week, I get to do it this week. We have a brown note.
Oh, geez.
You ever cough and just end up shitting yourself?
No, but I have coughed while taking this shit.
This kind of helps just... Oh, there it goes.
Literally, I was at work, and then
the at work shit?
Yeah, that's what made it even better, because I'm like, all right, I'm by myself, and all of a sudden I cough, and I'm like, oh, you've got to be shitting me. Really?
Literally.
Yeah. So, of course, I had to do the old, run to the bathroom, get rid of the underwear.
And the bathroom's not exactly close.
No, it's not. It's literally on the other side of the market. So, yeah, pretty much had to do the good old penguin walk and everything, and just to make sure I didn't.
The penguin walk.
The penguin walk, where you
So other than shitting yourself at work, how was the rest of your week? Were you busy?
We were actually,
when you did it, were you busy? Like, were you, there's like, did someone see the smile run away from your face as you were helping them at the butcher counter?
How could I?
No, luckily that was whenever I didn't have any customers in the shop, thank God.
That'll be 50.
That's free. Bye.
I got it. Just get the fuck out.
Did you just give that steak away? It was better than the alternative. We were giving it away one way or the other.
So the shop was busy this week?
Yeah, it was busy. And then we had one customer, was it on Saturday, that wanted me to slaughter a goat for them. And I looked right at him like, I'm not allowed to do that. It's against the USDA law and everything. You got to be at an actual slaughterhouse for that. And you're not allowed to do it.
Just do it for him.
And you're not allowed to do it in front of the public. Don't ask me why, but you're not allowed to do it in front of the public.
Because
Like dispatch the...
Literally, they brought it to the shop. It was still alive.
Jesus.
I'm like... And I looked right at him. I'm like, I already know exactly what you're going to want me to do. You want me to process it, and you want me to cut in small little pieces for curry, don't you? He's like, mm-hmm. I'm like, nope.
Seriously, someone brought...
A live goat to the butcher shop.
Holy shit.
Note to self, customers not always right.
Right?
Welcome to Assholes Anonymous. My name is Alex.
Yeah.
Right?
No, that's new to me. That's a brand new story there.
I laugh at what people bring to a shop. I've literally used we are a store and everything, and it's against health code and everything to bring a dog in unless it's a service animal.
Right.
I've literally had a guy bring in a full-grown poodle, not a toy poodle, full-grown.
Like a standard?
And he's carrying it. He's like, oh, it's okay if he's not touching the floor.
He's carrying a full-size poodle.
He's cool. Yeah, he was carrying a 70-pound poodle and everything. I'm like,
it's impressive.
What?
Just here to get my meat.
We had that. We've had that. We had one time. We had a lady that brought a monkey in.
Is it a service monkey?
She said it was her child. That's what she said. It was her child.
Well, we don't want to assume it's gender or species. I mean,
right? I don't know. But
that monkey is actually a hippopotamus.
If that was her child, well, it's an ugly kid. We've had that. We've had people with spider monkeys and everything. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I haven't had anything that cool.
I mean, like when I was in the Army, I used to donate money out of every paycheck to a charity called Helping Hands Helper Monkeys. It was for like quadriplegics, and they had monkeys that would do things for them, and I thought that was just cool. Like,
that's dope.
I was like, this is a charity I can get behind. Right?
I'm not gonna sign up for that. I feel like that's genius. Like, you just tell your monkey, like, yo, toothpaste. Yeah. No. We've been over this. That's not toothpaste. I feel like the worst part is, what could you do about it?
No, that's the other thing.
It's a whole new brown note.
Anyway,
Yeah, Alex,
I really do like the idea of that charity though. That actually does sound like a really, really good idea.
Yeah,
Like
I donated to it for 4 years.
somebody who doesn't have
Krispy
any
Kreme.
arms or legs, and a monkey who obviously has both. That's a good pairing. My week was all right. Nothing too special, nothing too crazy really. I don't know. Weekend was a little boring. I did go out to eat last night and got a real lucky special. They had a steak, duck, and crab cake trio.
Really?
Yeah. I was all about it. I was looking at the regular menu because I'd never been there, and I was like, well, I don't want to get the special because I've never had the regular menu. I couldn't pass that up, though. I mean...
Was it like a full duck breast? Like what we were talking
Full duck breast, petite sirloin, and then, I mean, it had to be a good 6-ounce crab cake. It was big. The sauce was like a remoulade sauce, which they used for all three, which was a little weird.
Yeah.
Especially with the duck.
Yeah, I mean, it actually wasn't that bad, but they also had like a mushroom with like a beef sauce that I was dipping my duck into.
Dennis,
It
you're
worked out way
out.
better.
I was about to say, like they're trying to hunt Dennis down.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, no fun guy around her. You know what? If there's no fun guy, you can't have any fun guy.
You know.
I don't know. I really didn't do much this week. I got some fish.
Good. Oh yeah, that's nice.
I mean, hey, I haven't had fish tank up in years, and
Oh, so you
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You went overboard on that. I saw that.
oh yeah, no, I guess that sounded more like a food thing.
Yeah.
no, it's like pet fish. Yeah,
I was like, good for you.
No,
trying to eat healthy. I like it.
He's going to raise his own fish.
I mean, hey, look, I could set up that 150-gallon tank again. We could start growing lobsters. I just need a chiller instead of a heater. So just keep that in mind. That's a legitimate
Something
thing.
that we could do.
You can do warm
Team
water.
Fat Kid.
You can do warm
We're not
water
buying
lobsters.
lobster. We're making lobster.
You can do warm water lobsters.
Yeah, like some like what are the ones in the Caribbean?
Yeah, Belize and down in Belize and everything.
The ones that don't have claws.
Well, they got claws, but like I know the rock lobsters that we get and everything. Well, we used to carry at the butcher shop. Like you get a lobster tail and everything off the suckers. It was about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds.
You have to have cold water instead of hot water. Like you have to get a chiller for a tank instead of a. But I got a 125-gallon top tank with a 75-gallon sump. Says we can make this happen. And if anybody wants to eat lobster for a long time, like
I think that would be the largest sous vide ever.
How long's it been cooking? About 3 years now. It's finely aged, very buttery, a little rich on the notes of almond because we've been putting almond extract in the water for 3 years now.
Could we fill the tank with butter and then run the sous vide and slowly poach him while he's still alive?
Actually, yeah. I mean, technically, as long as the pump for the tank could run the water, that could actually be like the largest sous vide ever. So if that pump ever starts to go out, I feel like this is a worthwhile endeavor that we just fill the tank with hot butter. And
Where's the lobster? Just wait for it to turn up.
We're gonna
float to the top eventually.
I was gonna say, here's the thing though, because the sump tank is on the bottom, so I think the butter, although it would float, would technically push the water into the sump tank, so the butter would be in the tank with the lobster. So the overall goal could still be accomplished.
How much butter do you think it would take? Like, how many pounds of butter do you think it would take to fill a 150-gallon tank? 125?
200 total. 125 top tank with a 75-gallon sump. So even if we just did the 125-gallon,
How many pounds of butter is that?
That's a lot.
There's no way a pound of butter comes out to 2 cups. Do you think?
No. Well, maybe.
Cup and a half. I'm thinking cup and a half, weight the volume type deal.
Yeah.
So that's a fuck ton of butter.
I think you get 2 cups.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? Let's go 2 cups because that makes easy math. So 2 cups. We're gonna need 4 cups per a quart, and then 4 of those. So we need
16.
So we need 8 pounds of butter is a gallon.
That's a lot of butter.
And we need at least 125. So we need
8 times 25. Dooley's on it.
1,000 pounds of butter.
Dude, just hey Siri that shit.
1,200 pounds of butter.
Go ahead.
Wait,
I just had my numbers.
25.
1,200 pounds of butter.
8 times 125. That's 825. Yeah, it's 1,000. 1,000 pounds of butter.
So 1,000 pounds of butter to fill your tank.
So even
So
if
half a ton.
even if we got like the work ones that come in, what are they? 40-pound boxes?
35, I think.
35.
Something like that.
So we would need
Actually,
like
that's off. It would be like 32 or 34 because it would have to be an even number the way they stack it in the box.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Either way, we would still need
Let's
like
call it 34.
we would need like 30 cases.
Of butter.
What do y'all need this much butter for?
None of your business.
It's a great restaurant depot stop. Just go in there and like buy all their butter.
How much
We
butter
would
do y'all
probably have to tell them to order more. Even Restaurant Depot might be like, yeah, we don't have that many cases of butter. So, yeah. Yeah, my fish tank, though, that I set up isn't that cool. My server was trying to get rid of some fish, and I took them. It's just a beta and a tetra, but...
So you have that big ass tank and 2 little ass fish in it?
Shit ton of stuff inside
I think
of it.
I'm going to get
We
more
have so
fish.
much room for activities.
Hey, I don't know if you saw the setup, but it's bomb as fuck.
Do you mind if we build bunk beds?
They really do have a lot of room. It's pretty funny. Yeah,
Here's
all right. Dooley, what about you? Anything interesting happen in your life, Dooley? Huh?
You getting any more chickens?
Anything, Dooley?
Need more chickens.
I don't know. I was just on the whole like Alex with fish thing. And, like I know you got chickens.
We're talking about pets that sound like food. Topic of the day: pets that sound like food.
Well, I have 4 chickens that aren't doing shit. And then 4 chickens that are pumping out like 4 eggs a day.
You lazy bastard! You better get back to work.
So,
How do you know?
the color of the eggs. The Americanos lay like greenish, bluish, white. And then the gold commons make the brown ones.
So is it like only the Americanos are laying eggs and none of
No, the gold commons, like I have...
So this is like a species thing. Like it's not just like half of them aren't laying and half of them are. Like it's species specific right
Yeah,
now.
species specific.
Maybe it's the food.
Or is it genus specific? I don't know. I think it's
But-
species. Whatever.
But we have
Genus, I think it would be more because they're both chickens,
12 dozen eggs right now.
Right.
which would be the species of the genus. Sorry.
We got 12 dozen eggs right now. And my dad's just like, if people keep on asking at work to buy them, just shut up. Just buy me the cartons. I'm fine with giving them to you. Like, I think we have...
144 eggs?
Yeah, I should bring one of those. Just bring that shit to work. Just everyone grab however many eggs you want. Like, I have a 30 fucking pack right here, so just go. But other than that, work-wise, boring. We had one party.
Stupid boring.
Well, one party last week.
All right. Well, hey, on that note of stupid boring, which would you rather have, boring or Christmas? Like which week?
Well, which week of Christmas?
Would you like? Okay, like Hell Week, right before Christmas, where you
no.
were. Would you rather have Hell Week?
like right
or
now?
like slow as Hell Week?
Right now, it being boring is okay because like everybody got to do their vacations and all that, get all that good stuff out of the way. So it was nice that it was slow because we were short staffed like a motherfucker.
Well, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Because everybody was using their vacation that they couldn't use when we were getting our
Hell
ass
Week,
kicked.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's in like we ended up making like 200 sliders or some shit like that on Saturday.
It was like
That was-
200 cheeseburger sliders and then like 80 some pulled chicken barbecue sliders.
It was, it was for a kid's party, like,
Yeah.
so it was, then the rest of it was like chicken wings and French fries,
Which we
and
were
chicken
told
tenders, and oh yeah, that's
5 o'clock.
yeah.
and
So
then-
it's Saturday, like I'm thinking like, oh shit, man, the game's coming on, like I'm gonna get out of here. Food goes out at 5. I looked at Dooley, I was like, yeah, when we put this shit in the box, I'm leaving. And then they come back and like, yeah, they said they're not eating until 7:30. I was like, fuck you. It's playoffs, bitches. Like, it's like
Which, ironically enough, we got everything prepped up and in the hot box, and it was 5 minutes till 6. And Jason was like, "I'm leaving at 6." I'm like, "Well, look at that."
that's not by coincidence, Dooley.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know.
I was ready to get the fuck out of there. Like, it's like I wouldn't even be here right now if it wasn't for this party for like 90 kids. Like,
Which, come to find out, they were way under.
oh, of course they were.
Who cares? They paid.
I think it was like 60 people.
There was a lot of sliders.
Is that when you were making that mac and cheese?
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you?
Man, I was with Dooley, but
Yeah, hey, every now and then you got something that he forgets actually quite a bit.
yeah,
but
he forgets quite a bit.
but nothing special.
No.
Well, we can revisit something from last week since we have pretty much already assured that all of our Super Bowl predictions
Yes,
are
I
completely
Say we had a
wrong.
shitty football weekend.
yeah, that's a real shitty football weekend. It's like I should have stayed at work. Like, it's like
Yeah,
I didn't need to put myself through this shit. Like,
We're all pretty much knocked out at this point. So
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's disappointing, but hey, man, Sunday's opened up. Might actually get to fucking pressure wash the house. Sad. But I did have a topic I wanted to bring up. Is it something that we didn't do? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
What, when you were a child, what was your favorite restaurant to go to?
Chili's.
Mine's easy. Feather and Fin.
Feather and Fin.
I don't know if you want to consider that a restaurant or a fast food spot, but it was down the street and damn good
Still
chicken.
a fucking restaurant, whether it's fast food or fucking...
Well, Feather and Fin then. That's...
I mean, like, all right, so here's a question. Like, is a gas station that serves delicious food a restaurant?
Royal Farms?
You talking about Holiday Travel Park over there?
No, because, like, when I was a kid, there was, like, I mean, it's not my favorite place, but it was one of my favorite places. It was called Donnie and Clyde's. It was a gas station in New Orleans, and they had, like, a full, like, counter, and like before, like Wawa was cool. Like they were making like delicious po' boys, and you could get like steamed crawfish and all. Like, well, actually, they were boiled. Let's be honest, they boil them down there. You get the potatoes and the corn and the sausage and all that, and like, and they give it to you like on a beer 12-pack, like the
box,
bottom of the box, like that holds like, you know, the 2 12-packs.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, yeah, wrapped in foil, some newspaper, and you're good to go. But no, I don't know. Like, I was trying to think today, like, or like when I was thinking about this, like I was trying to, like, I remember like loving places, like everyone, like as a kid, McDonald's was the shit for everybody.
Well, is that yours, McDonald's?
No, I mean, I don't know. I was like trying to figure it out. That's why I was like trying to ask you guys. Maybe I'd be like, oh, yeah, that place.
As I said, mine's easy. You got yours, Dennis?
I got 2, yeah. Like whenever we go up to visit like my grandparents and everything up in Butler and everything, always go to the Butler hot dog shop. The best chili sauce ever for a hot dog. I miss that sauce. Apparently
What's the difference between chili sauce and chili?
no beans.
That's just fucking chili.
You're talking about hot dog sauce.
Yeah, like, so is it a hot dog sauce, like, or is it?
It's
like,
a lot finer finer ground beef than.
Because I always get nervous when you're like buying like a can of chili in the store and like it says hot dog sauce, and I'm afraid, or chili sauce, and I'm afraid that it's just not gonna have any meat in it. It's just gonna be the
Like,
sauce.
it's just the sauce.
Yeah, and like now I got a brown beef and shit to make chili, and just dump this can on that shit. Like,
But
a little Freedom Monday here.
you got that right.
All right, well, Jason, you're the last one. You got to pick something.
I think as a child, there was this place. It was called Spud's McKenzie, and it was like a potato restaurant.
Place.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, get the fuck out of here. But like they would do like loaded potatoes, and like you could build your own. Or they had like, you know, these crazy concoctions that they put on. I don't know if they served anything else.
Who doesn't like potatoes?
But it's just like these big ass loaded potatoes where they're putting like pepperoni and shit in them. Like,
Is it where it's the 1 pound baked potato and everything? And
Yeah.
you start off like $1 something and everything, and you end up like $18, $20
and
total.
you get like a potato as big
Yeah.
as your fucking head. And like
You know
when you
what?
walked in, there was just bags of potatoes everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what you will never find? Cauliflower Mackenzie.
And rightfully fucking so.
I should text some vegans and be like, get on this shit real quick.
Potatoes are vegan, goddammit. And what are they going to put on it? Cheese sauce?
That's not vegan.
Exactly.
You could do buffalo.
They'll put almond milk on it. I don't know. So,
Took a weird turn.
you brought up an interesting topic that I want to come back to, and I don't even know if you wittingly meant to. What is the definition of a restaurant?
A place that serves food for money.
So does that make a food truck or a food cart a restaurant? Like if you have a cotton candy stand, which, all right, they don't technically make food. They kind of do. But if you had a cotton candy... Yeah, we're just popular here today. If you had a
okay, we're
cotton
in New
candy
York
stand, does that count as a restaurant?
I mean, I don't know.
See, like let's I have the definition pulled up. I have not looked at it yet.
I want to say that it would be because I don't think a restaurant in itself, like what we think of a restaurant, needs to be like, you know, indoor dining. Like, because I know in a lot of countries they have restaurants where it's completely outside and it's just a stand, and you go up there and they call them restaurants. I don't know. I think it's literally like if you serve food for money, you're a restaurant.
I feel like you have to have seats.
I don't think so.
That's just me. I feel like in order to be considered a restaurant,
There's a
you have
lot
to
of
have
restaurants
seats.
that don't have chairs and they stand up bars that you stand at.
Oh, you have a
and
table,
eat sandwiches.
some kind of table, or I don't know, spot to eat. Like even Sonic to me is kind of debatable.
That's a
Like you
drive-in.
sit in your own car. Exactly. Is that a restaurant, though?
Now you can go inside.
They don't call it
It's
Sonic
fast
Restaurant.
food.
They call
You
it
can
Sonic
go
Drive-In.
inside now. They have like the inside part.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Some of them do,
That's
yeah.
the first thing that popped to my mind. Does Sonic count as a restaurant? Because if we're counting fast food places as restaurants,
It's called a drive-in restaurant, so yes.
Is it Sonic? I thought it was just Sonic Drive-In.
It's a drive-in restaurant.
Oh, well, hey.
I mean, now
Dooley,
you're
you wanna weigh
in that perception is a drive-in movie theater a movie theater.
Ooh, I think that one's covered by the name because they have to specify.
Well, it's a drive-in restaurant.
I'll look that up next. Dooley, you want to weigh in?
I say any establishment selling food for money.
All right.
Wow, it's almost like we heard that.
I mean, I'll just,
Restaurant. A place where people pay to sit and eat meals that are cooked and served on the premises.
that's what I said.
That is not what you said. Because you,
I could edit that shit.
it's just a voiceover.
Have like the fucking computer voice type of thing on there.
I don't know. I mean, what's your favorite restaurant now?
And by the way, it is not Sonic Drive-In Restaurant. It is just Sonic Drive-In.
It's a fucking restaurant.
Sonic Drive-In American restaurant, ain't it?
No, I'm looking it up right now.
It's a damn
Oh,
restaurant.
all right. Is the operator of an American drive-in fast food restaurant chain.
Yeah, he's owned by Arby's now.
That beer is hot. It's not good.
Well, I guess the definition of restaurant then is pretty flexible.
I mean, I don't think you need. Yeah, I think as long as you're paying for the food, it's a fucking restaurant.
Right?
I mean, but then you take like Wawa. Is that a restaurant? Like, I mean, they're making
They
your
usually
food.
have
You order the
benches
food.
outside.
It's like the Royal Farms. They have benches outside. You can sit and eat your fried chicken. Mm-hmm. Is that a restaurant? It's a gas station. I mean, that's like saying you put like a table and chairs inside 7-Eleven and you go grab a big bite and now you're in a restaurant.
Well, they do have chairs in there now with the Queen's machines.
Well,
You can sit and eat.
Exactly. Have the cashier come over.
Can I
and
get a
everything.
Slim Jim?
Yeah.
Order it. Like, give me a Slim Jim.
Do you guys deliver to the table? There's no table. Do you deliver to the machine? Do I have to tip if you do?
I'm gonna be here a while.
Yeah, can I just get a Coke every like 20 minutes?
All right. So, favorite restaurant now?
Favorite restaurant now?
Yeah.
It's in Fairfax area. It's called 21st Street Great American Bistro. Every time I go up to my parents' house and everything for when I actually do get a couple days off in a row around my birthday, that's where we always go for my birthday dinner. I'll tell you what, that food is phenomenal.
What's the name of it again?
21st Street Great American Bistro.
Okay. Okay. I don't know anything about that. Alex? Taco Bell?
I definitely, I can't in all conscience say Taco Bell. I think it's been over a year since I've been at Taco Bell. It's scary to think about because I do love Taco Bell. But I don't even know if I can give you an honest answer to that question. Like, there's no... I normally don't go back to the same restaurant twice unless it's just a matter of convenience. Like, I like to go to a new place as often as possible, and something always surprises me.
Whether it be shitty service or great food.
Yeah. Could go either way. Sometimes both. That's definitely happened. I went to a Jamaican place that had the worst service ever, but goddamn, the food was good. So I will go back. But as far as favorite goes, I really don't know if I could pick one out.
I'm trying to think. I mean, I drew up the question, but I don't even fucking...
Well, I feel like food goes by mood. True. So, like, depending on how I feel, depends on where I want to go. So, each day is going to be different. Sometimes I feel like going fine and fancy, and sometimes I just want to go to Doug's and get a hot dog, you know? Yeah, they got good hot dogs.
Do you know Doug's? Oh.
I've heard of it, though. Somebody was talking about it at the bar.
Ocean View.
Yeah.
Next time I'm in Ocean View in the next year.
It's like me and Taco Bell. I'll get there eventually.
When I have to go visit people in Ocean View.
America! Fuck yeah!
We used to not have this issue. I mean, we always had a little bit of freedom. Lately, we've had a lot of freedom.
Well, which do you think is better, the antenna blip or the freedom? Because we had the antenna blip there for a while. Every 6 seconds, bing,
Yeah. Like, how do we get rid of that? Tell them turn that shit off. Like,
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
yeah.
The entire Eastern Seaboard's now at risk. Why? We turned the ping off so they could do a podcast.
It's cool. It's only for like 2 hours.
We're not at war with Iran. It's fine.
Cool. It's only 2 hours. I'm trying to think, like, the most memorable experience, I think, would be, for me, like, Brennan's in New Orleans.
Okay,
Like-
so that's
Like, going to Brennan's and actually getting, like, the Bananas Foster and the Hurricane.
Okay.
Like, a little nostalgic, you know, the place where it was invented.
See, like, if I'm just going to think of, like, what's the most... I'm going to go with... I'll tell you what. I'll go with what's the most memorable meal I've had in the past year. And that place was from Press 626. And it was just an appetizer. It was like a smoked bourbon salmon appetizer with caper, goat cheese, and it had something else on. Pickled red onion. And that dish was beyond amazing. So if I'll go with that. I'll do Press 626 Wine Bar right now because that was an amazing little meal. That was just the appetizer, but it was amazing. Amazing. I'm going to say it one more time. Amazing.
Dooley looks confused as shit.
I'm between
That's
two.
usual.
It's only because I love Asian food.
And chilies.
Oh, shit, man. I think Peter Chang's ranks up there.
Well, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to Peter Chang.
It's life-altering.
But, like, I would say either
Yeah.
BuzzS2E26 or
Fucking
Caponara.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
Caponara's
Caponara.
okay. So Dooley's soup.
I can totally
Ramen.
get behind BuzzS2E26. I can't. I'm just not as impressed with Caponara as everyone else.
I just
I
like
think-
noodles of the Asian variety.
Yeah, but sorry, you can find it better than Caponara.
Yes, plus
I mean,
79.
Yeah.
See, I heard about this one place.
Plus 79, yeah.
It's
no, they
strawberry.
actually do hand-pulled ramen noodles. I've not been there
Noodle
yet.
Man.
Yeah,
I
I've heard about
haven't
that.
been there yet either.
There's Noodle Man, and then there's also I think it's called Twisted Cafe.
Dooley.
So we're off a Great Neck.
Someone from Noodle Man tried to get us to do the Noodle Man challenge. It's another 4 pounds. Well, roughly 4 pounds. And this one, you have to finish the broth. You up for it?
Maybe.
Oh, you.
If it's
I don't know if I would be up for it.
See,
I-
those noodles are thicker too.
Even
Yeah.
I might have to eat cabbage for a week for this one. All right, like I need some training.
Eat a head of lettuce a day. Drink 2 gallons of water per day.
Yeah, the first time was rough. I felt like a homeless person outside laying on the ground.
Yeah, and then I had the most, and then I was like, all right, Jason, let's break this shit down. And you're in a fetal position outside. I'm like,
Hey, I made it inside and
You
then laid
had-
on the bench.
There was a lot of shit to break down.
I did not feel bad about not helping. I will say that. I was done. It was like moving a rock every time I had to get up. Just like, oh god.
What did that poop feel like?
wholesome.
Just get it out of me! Just get it out of me! I don't want it anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess the good news is it was mostly noodles. So I guess it came out smooth. I don't remember, to be honest.
Look at that cheese pool.
God, that is gross.
And that's the thing that made the producer leave.
That's not even the worst thing we've talked about today on that subject. Shitting in the shower came up earlier.
Yeah.
Because of another podcast, I'd
Yeah,
like to
that's
say. Not
not-
because
nothing
any
of
of us
us.
shit in the shower.
Oh, Jesus. That was great. All right.
How's that cheese pull?
All right, so you want to go fun fact of the day, food fact of the day?
Food fact of the day.
While
food fact?
you get a round ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get a round ready. Fun food fact of the day. The reason why it's called allspice is because when they first tasted it, they're like, it tastes like all the spices.
You know, for the longest time, I thought it was called allspice because it had all the spices in it.
Yeah, no,
I never even,
it's
like-
an allspice berry, and when they tasted it, they were like, it tastes like all the spices.
What's that taste like? Chicken.
It tastes like
Everything.
coriander, cumin. Like, it's like, all right, it's allspice. Got it. Like,
Oh, did you also
you
want
want
to do,
you want to rip a topic?
Dun, 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 dun.
Jason?
Yep.
Did you want to do
Words. Use your words.
Yeah,
The Urban Dictionary word of
Oh
the day.
yes. That's it. We're gonna bring that up in a little bit. We have another subject titled "The Urban Dictionary Word of the Day." We'll bring that up in a little bit because I think that's a fun one. Just like
Yeah, I'm down.
it could be bad, it could be good.
You never
More
know.
than likely, it's gonna be horrible.
That's like we need to get Austin to start calling in so we can do the Amazon reviews.
All right.
Oh shit! They have Urban Dictionary Challenge.
Well, I don't know. Does that need translation?
And for once, it wasn't me.
That might have been a rooster tail.
All right.
Hello, how are you? That's an IPA.
Hello, how are
I
you?
think that's an IPA.
Smells like one, yeah. Fortunately for you, not like cat piss.
Ooh, it's got that
Ooh.
that thing in it.
Oh, it's hoppy though.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
What's
we're gonna
that-
have to
what's
find
that?
out. Was it Cascade that you didn't like?
I
Do
think
we
it might be. It might be
Cascade? Was it a
No.
The
It
Vic?
wasn't Cascade. It was
Was it Vic or
Vic,
something?
because
Yeah.
Victoria something. Anyway,
So is it a Vic? I'm going.
we're gonna find out if this has Victra. That's what it was. Victra hops.
Am I the only one that finds that off-putting?
No.
I feel like it's a very West Coast IPA. Like, I feel like it's very hop heavy. And I'm assuming the bitterness on this one's going to be kind of high, but, you know, that's a fucking shot in the dark.
That's
It's
a
not
one.
bad.
It's a one for me.
Like as I keep drinking it, it doesn't.
I need to,
Like the first one, first sip was a little harsh, but the second one I liked it a lot more.
I'm going to go with an IPA, 6.2%. I'm going to go 60 IBUs, and I'm going to give it a 3.5. I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad either. Like the
I don't-
first sip kind of caught me off guard.
I know Dennis doesn't like IPA, so his one rating here is
Yeah.
not surprising. But you want to wrap it up
Yeah.
and finish?
Double IPA.
Double IPA, hurt.
8.5, and I'll say about 80 for IBUs.
All right, Jason.
I'm just gonna go with it's an IPA. Would you say 6.5?
I said 6.2.
I was gonna say 6.5. 6.5. I'll give it a 3.5.
What?
And the IBU 48.
All right, Dooley. To you, sir.
IPA.
It's stone.
I had too much of a lingering hop to it.
Fuck off.
You think Stone doesn't have a lingering hop?
Well, not to me anymore. I can actually taste the flavors of it.
I'm with Jason. Fuck off. Anyway,
IPA, I'm going to go 7.5. And a 60 IBU. You know, we'll go with a 4.
all right.
And my little experience just there. Do you ever stretch while you're taking a pee and then you fart and cough at the same time?
And you didn't shit yourself?
I was actually going to ask, did he piss his pants?
Yeah.
I feel like that much movement, something's going somewhere.
Yeah, sounds like overhandling to me.
No, I was already
Did you
peeing.
keep your eyes open?
It was just a relief of everything.
Luckily, not everything. You really would have had it around there.
I would open the door and be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. The real one.
All right.
Jason, can you run the shower?
I'm not going in there, dude.
Dooley, I'm going to need you to look up IBUs. If you
I
would,
just got this one the other day.
If you would get ready. I'm assuming you might have an advantage because this whole pack might be yours.
Yeah, but it was randomly selected off the $1.50 shelf at the Casual Pint.
The cash.
Heard. All right, so
You got a
this
great
is
deal on a 6-pack.
Yeah,
On
I
a
know,
5.
right?
It's a holiday 5-pack.
this is Goose Island IPA now.
Now! Now!
It is a 6.5%. Jason, ding, 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 right on the money.
And I promise you, Dooley was with me. I didn't read any of this shit. Like,
Dude, he just $1.50, $1.50.
Dooley, still looking. All right. come back to you in a moment. But yeah, Jason, you nailed that one. You got IPA and 6.5% dead on, so I'd say this is your beer. I just want to know what Dooley finds out about some Ibus.
The Ibus.
The Ibus. What you got on the Ibu?
41.
Not as high as I was expecting. Jason, again, you came in the closest at 48.
May I have another smackaroo?
So, Jason's definitely going to take that bill. Take the up, yeah.
I'll give you a round of applause for that.
All right. I have a little bit of trivia. This will be fun.
Oh, trivia.
I don't know if it will, but you'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
Yeah, but like, so we pulled this out last night actually, after the Saints game. Or the Vikings game, however you want to fucking look at it. It's like,
So you mean Saturday night?
no, it's
On
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh yeah, they did play.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Sorry, I was thinking.
Saturday was
I was
Patriots.
thinking,
You called me.
Yeah.
And so, like, but it really did spark up some conversations, which were funny as shit. And so I was like, so it's actually out of a game. It's called like foodie trivia or some shit like that. It's got a board and stuff. I just like reading the trivia questions because that's way more fun. All right, so getting right at it. What does the International Federation known as the IFOCE supervise and regulate? And I want you to know that I did know the answer to this one because I pulled out this card earlier yesterday, and then I read the answer to this, and I saved it and put it away because it would be good for this.
IFOCA?
E.
IFOCE.
E.
What does the International Federation known as the IFOCE supervise and regulate?
Oh, this is definitely not going to be right, but it sounds good. So, I have no fucking idea. The International Fruit Orchard and Concentrate Enforcement.
Because they need enforcement on that.
That's right.
Hey,
They'll
you don't know
take
what
it.
they do with that concentrate, man.
It's very concentrated.
Code enforcement?
Don't think too hard, Dooley.
Nobody. Anybody?
Code enforcement?
I got nothing, yeah.
Dooley? All right.
Guys, this is...
Eating contest, Dooley.
Oh.
The International Federation of Competitive Eating.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
My mind did race to that, like,
Did it?
beat at the beginning. And then you said the whole food concentrate thing. I was like,
well, then you start
I
concentrating.
literally said I have no fucking idea. I just put together a string of words that all involved fruit, and it went with it.
What French Impressionist painter was a gourmand and avid recipe collector who cooked from his farmyard pond and kitchen garden in... Yeah, that place.
Monet?
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, that's a painting. Monet?
Monet, he got it.
You!
Great guess.
All right, so this is a easy... This
Well,
this
there's
one...
only French impression.
It's like, that's the only one I know. All right.
I'm not that cultured.
All right, somebody should get one of these. Someone should get this one right. All right, because it's true or false.
All right.
So at least two of us might get it right.
A plate with a finger bowl on top of a doily presented directly before dessert is the dessert plate. The plate with a finger bowl on top of it. Sorry, a plate with a finger bowl on top of a doily presented directly before dessert is the dessert plate.
False.
False.
Well, fuck, I think it's false, but I have to go true now just because.
Just because it's like true.
Shit! I got it right.
Technically.
When done with the finger bowl, move it with the doily to the upper left of your play setting.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that.
See, I was thinking, honestly, that even if they removed the finger bowl, they would leave the doily.
Fuck a doily.
We all know Jason's
Hold on.
thought on
We're
that.
at the point of finger bowls, and you're saying fuck a doily? I'm pretty sure fuck a finger bowl is where we're at. Like,
What do you mean a finger bowl? I already licked my fingers.
Yeah,
right?
like-
I'm ready to get this on.
yeah, you guys got any of those lemon-scented wipes? Damn, like, if we're eating at a place that has a finger bowl, I'll keep the doily. Shit. I might
Next
take the doily home. It's
Just
probably
get rid of the
crochet.
resin.
Huh?
It's probably not
resin?
one of them paper bitches.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, if you've got a finger bowl,
Let me
it's
just get
definitely,
rid of that itch.
it's definitely a cloth doily.
Yeah, like damn, son.
And somebody has
Jason
to
doing
handle
you a solid.
Oh,
Finally get rid of them damn things.
yeah. Drink
Okay,
all that.
whose New York City restaurant opened in the Essex House in the spring of 2000 with unprecedented anticipation and food critic scrutiny?
Guy Fieri?
I don't.
Emerald.
That was my second guess, so I'll go Gordon Ramsay.
I have no idea who this person is.
So we're all wrong.
I know who this person is.
Just name a famous chef. Go for it. All right.
I know who this person is, but only because their name came up in a fucking trivia question last night that explained who they were. So it's Alan Dukakis,
Wow, that's
and he was evidently the first chef to get 6 Michelin stars. Or, well,
whoa. It's
multiple
like-
restaurants.
Okay, I was about to say, how the fuck
But-
did he pull that off?
But then evidently it was all a lie because a chick did it in like 1933. And like he just got accredited for it for whatever reason.
Gotcha.
Just like a man.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said last night. See, you came out with the... By the way, these bootleg Doritos taste better than the real thing.
I'm sure they do.
What are jalapeno chilies called when dried and smoked?
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yeah, sure. Doesn't sound right to me.
I want to...
It's a Chipotle.
Wait.
This, I'm not going.
What the fuck is it called?
I can't think of it, but it's
Ancho.
Ancho chilies.
I think it's an ancho.
It's not Chipotle. Flip it. Fuck it.
It's a fucking Chipotle.
God damn it.
Because I remember
Pepperhead.
seeing, I think it was on Rare Seas, like they showed you like a diagram of like this to that, that to that. If you dry it and smoke it and everything. So memory.
We'll tap the
Are you
brakes
doing
on a
it the
little...
right way?
Yeah. We'll tap the brakes on some trivia for now. We'll maybe get back to that. But I think we do need to have a word from our sponsors. And Dennis, I need a beer.
Yes, sir.
This podcast is brought to you in affiliation with Stitcher Podcast Radio. Head on over to Stitcher.com/premium and sign up today for only $4.99 a month. Use promo code TeamFatKid for get 1 month absolutely free. Stream and download all your favorite podcasts, such as this one, Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, My Favorite Murder, Wolverine, The Lost Trail, Alex's Favorite, Bitch Sesh. You get the Fantasy Footballers, Science Rules with Bill Nye, and many, many more. We're talking 21,000 premium hours of podcasting. That is 2.4 years. You get all the bonus episodes. You get the ad-free shows. You get Dooley's favorite 300-plus comedy albums. You can check out all the new releases before they come out. And just remember, all you have to do is head on over to Stitcher.com/premium. Sign up and use the promo code TeamFatKid. Test it out for a month absolutely free on us. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
All right, so you want to jump into this next beer real quick?
Yeah, I mean, since you were so politely pouring it during our commercial break.
It seemed like a good time to do so.
Well, IPA.
Look, man, it was $1.50.
This one's a bit fruitier.
Yeah. Hello, how are you?
Oh, good timing, sir. Jinx, you owe me a beer.
That's better than the last one.
That's
A lot better than the last one.
that's pungent. Seems like the wrong word, but semi-tart almost. Like it's,
I'm picking up. I think it's a citrus.
yeah, I'm
like
not. I'm not going tart as in like it's a sour or anything, but it's got some interesting notes in there.
Okay, it's an IPA, and I don't know that, but I'm going with that. I'm going to say it is a 6.8%. The IBU, I'm going to say is a 40. What's the next one? What do I rate
Rating.
it? I give it a 3.5. Not 4.
4.
4.
Wanna go 4?
4.
Wanna go 4?
I would drink this.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer. I would drink this one.
Let's switch it up, Dooley. Yeah, I see you. You were ready.
I know.
You
I'm
were
gonna
ready.
go juicy IPA.
Ooh, so juicy.
Oh, yeah.
6.5 ABV. 40 IBU. I'm gonna go with 3.
Dennis?
And American Pale Ale.
Interesting.
6.3. 45. And I give that a 3.
Shit. I'm just gonna go with an IPA.
Bad.
You guys kind of played the field on this one. I'm gonna go 6.6 here. And I'm not feeling the IBUs are gonna be too high. I'm gonna go with like a 38. I gave it a 4. Dooley, get your fingers ready. This is the Virginia Beer Company High Heat. It is a summer IPA, and it is 5.5%.
So it's a safe one.
I do not have
I like
IBUs, so
Is that a melted popsicle on the cover?
it is with.
Yeah.
Yep, it is double dry hopped with lemon drop and Citra hops. So it's not Citra that you have a problem with. We know that now.
Yeah, it's not Citra.
Actually, hold on. Wow,
Yeah, we were supposed to look that one up in the last one.
I don't think it's listed on the Goose Island one. So let me look real quick because I do want to revisit that.
It was, what did we say it was, the
Victra.
hops that I think is disgusting?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I think it was the Victory that you didn't like, but it doesn't list it on this one.
I think we were saying it was Vic last time.
Do you have IBUs on this, sir?
67.
Holy shit! Well, Dooley got closest on IBUs, 22 points away.
Damn.
So we all
Swing
went,
and a miss.
We all went low on IBUs.
Well, I think it's confusing after the last.
I'm sorry,
one.
I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Dennis came closest on IBUs.
Yeah, Dooley sucks.
Dennis also came closest on ABV.
Fuck you.
Still 0.8 away. It was 5.5, and he guessed 6.3. So Dennis
He still
has
went
come in
over.
the closest,
He still
but
went over.
he said American Pale Ale.
It's summer.
So, and it is an IPA. You were the closest, but I can't give it to you.
That's fine.
Can't give it to you.
I'm used to it.
Nobody was really anywhere close.
All right, Dennis, what do you got?
Because we've been talking about food trends and everything. And
Wait, Dennis.
yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
It's just background noise. I heard like a low hum, and I was like, "That's not the fridge."
It's the heater.
Yeah, figured it was that.
Yeah.
Dooley's just crazy.
Well, that's true. That is definitely true.
All right, so food trends.
Yeah, food trends. Talking about like the top ones for 2020 and everything, and one of the ones they were saying about is called ghost kitchens.
All right, so
Is that like
elaborate.
Yeah.
Is that like pop-ups?
Well, like AKA cloud or virtual kitchens. Ghost kitchens feature many different
It's a
restaurants.
restaurant with no kitchen.
Well, it's a restaurant that nobody sits in. There's it's only
So then that
no dine
argues-
in. It's all takeout or delivery.
Well, then that argues the whole fucking definition of a restaurant that you just said earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just like you go in, you get your shit, and get out.
Pretty much or either that or you use
Fast
like
casual.
Uber Eats and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of a good idea. Like, I mean, think about how little overhead.
But
Like, if you're dealing with.
Annoying customers.
well, they were saying like what was it? There is. This allows for restaurants to operate for a fraction of the cost. So it's like
Oh, yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, because you don't have any seats or nothing. You don't have to worry about.
Yeah, it's just like a counter. It's like basically like a Domino's.
no servers. Yeah.
Nobody eats at Domino's.
Yeah, there's
okay?
like nowhere to sit. Like you walk in, there's a big ass counter. You order your pizza and you get the fuck out.
Hey,
Or
every
Little
now and then you
Caesars.
find one with like 2 tables and like the drink machine over in the corner. You know what I mean? Like
I've never seen that.
really. Okay.
There's 2 tables in a Domino's. That's like when you go to the Chinese restaurant. There's like 3 tables by the glass, and like you
Yeah.
know, like basically it's just people there waiting for their food.
Exactly. You don't actually eat there. It's just a place to sit and look on your phone while you're waiting for your phone, like pizza to be ready.
Yeah.
Like, and what's funny is when you're sitting there and then they call you to tell you your pizza's ready. Like, dude, I am literally in the front of your store. You could have just been like, Alex, like, yo, right here.
They call your phone.
Yeah, like your pizza's ready. Like, I know, I can. I'm paying for it right now. Like, I am the only order you have, and the pizza came out of the oven. Yes, that's me.
You don't know. They have delivery. And let's be honest, Domino's is 99% delivery business.
You and I both know what it looks like when it's dead. And the last time I picked up a pizza from Domino's, this has been a while, but the last time I picked up a pizza from Domino's, I was the only pizza. Like, it's not like they had orders.
You
like,
were the annoying one customer. Like, fuck.
Like, the guy in the back
just cleaned up.
The guy in the back is just sitting there staring at me like he had nothing to do. Like, yeah, I'm just waiting on your fucking pizza, bro. Like, this 3 minutes is up. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, you jackass. Like,
waiting for it to come out of the conveyor belt.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm gonna put it in this box that I folded, and then I have nothing to do for the next 20 minutes until somebody orders something. It was early. Yeah, it was like 6. Nobody orders pizza that early. It's usually like a 10:30. I'm shit faced. I need pizza. That's when you get like pizza, garlic knots, 2 liters of Coke to mix with the vodka you forgot to get a mixer for earlier. Now you don't want to drive.
The chocolate lava cakes, yeah.
Vodka and Coke.
Hey, look, when you're desperate, I can't
You
drive
gonna
to the
tell me they
store.
didn't have
What do you guys
Fanta?
have?
At least that's Sprite.
You know they got Fanta.
Yeah, Sprite too, at least. Shit.
I do not drink Coke and vodka, but I also carry a lot of, like, you know the drink mixers, like the powdered mixers. I have those in my house, and worst comes to worst, I'll just. Like,
I have no
I'll
idea
drink.
what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you. I know. She's Crystal Light. I'm not a Crystal Light person, but same basic concept.
You like the Kool-Aid packets?
No, I'm on the Propel.
Oh. Trying to hydrate.
And the great value, I'm not going to lie, because they come in like a fucking huge box, and there's like 36 of them. And it's like, yeah, I'll take that. And it's yeah. Different flavors, too. Oh.
Yeah, because you only go shopping once a month, so.
Are those right next to your gummies?
I have to go tomorrow.
Yeah.
And actually,
No.
they're a shelf below them.
There's some below.
So, kind of, yes. I have a 2-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids in the house right now. Which
so-
is
are you
not
so
going...
More vodka, huh?
No, it's not going in vodka because I know what those taste like afterwards. The vodka's not bad, but the Sour Patch Kids are fucking horrible.
That was gross.
I literally almost threw up on this podcast. Like,
You did.
I was about to grab my cup, like just to go, oh God!
Hey, look at that. A green note.
Would it have been green or blue? I guess it depends on which one came out first.
It's that weird purple color.
I can't imagine that would have tasted good either, because that one of them tasted like mouthwash, and that coming back up just couldn't have been good.
So, another fun food fact.
Oh, you don't want to keep talking about that?
Well, while we're talking about making people throw up.
There you go.
Well, there's two. I'm gonna one is real quick. So in China, bird saliva is a delicacy, which I don't know how you harvest bird saliva.
They are a type of swallow that build their nests out of their saliva onto rock walls.
Okay.
Why do you know this?
Because it is actually a Chinese delicacy, and
Bird
it's
nest
called
soup.
bird nest soup.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's how they collect it. They
Oh,
they scale the rock wall and bird nest
fucking
soup.
weird.
so this one I heard of before.
That is
the red food dye.
You would think they'd eat the bird. Why the soup? Or why the nest? I don't know. Bird.
I
Okay.
would eat the bird.
Red food dye. Are we getting into like crushing up beetles?
Actually, yes, it is the
Fuck with me and my food knowledge. I don't know shit about what's on those index cards. but goddamn.
carminic acid,
Yep.
which is derived from boiling a specific beetle. And then they crush them up, and then the red food dye for like Skittles, maraschino cherries, raspberry and strawberry junk foods, and even red lipstick. So all you people who love Skittles, you're eating boiled beetles.
A lot of food pigment comes from crushed up insects.
I mean, I'm not. It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me either.
Same here.
If I was eating it beforehand, it's like, when you're crushing some frog legs. And then someone's like, "Those are frog legs." I'm like, "Well, they're delicious."
They're hopping right off the plate.
Like, I think it's harder for me to eat something knowing what it is going into it, as opposed to like eating something and then knowing what it is and then continuously eating it afterwards. Like, if you don't know what it is, like, if I was, like
Like the balut.
yeah, like, well, that one, that's kind of hard not to know what's going
That's
on.
just
Yeah.
delicious.
Whatever, bro.
It wasn't bad.
Until you get
Now
that
that we
beak.
The
now that we know
little waxy part in there is weird.
now that we know how to eat it correctly.
Yeah, don't try to do that shit raw.
I'm still not gonna lie. I almost want to, just because I feel like it would be worth it.
and I just can't get it.
That would be like, that's gonna be one of those we have to set up another live feed and do like the Ghost Pepper video or the Carolina Reaper video.
But you can't just rock a quail egg, man. You got to pull like the whole duck egg out, like, and then crack that bad boy open. And when you're looking in there, and all the things.
All I'm saying is, as long as
All
there's
the
a
feathers.
bucket in front of all of us,
I'm not doing it.
I'll do it.
I've tried, man. Like,
I've
I've gotten so close, but I just can't.
I'm sure I'll throw up.
As long as I'm
It's
not,
not even. I'd probably get halfway through and be like, I got there. I got.
as long as
I don't got this.
as long as I'm not hospitalized, I really don't care.
It's like the fucking fish eyeball, man. Like,
Well, you got all of that one. That was like as soon as you pulled it out and the ocular nerve was still on it, I was like, oh nope. Of course, I was shit faced.
Hey, Jason,
I was beyond shit faced.
You want to talk about that? Like,
I mean, I can talk about it now, but at the time, that. Whoa.
I'm glad you could talk about it now. For like a year afterwards, every time you brought it up, you were like, just making face.
Yeah.
You could squirm every time you brought it up.
and
so.
you know, Jason ate something disgusting when he does the whole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the slice to the neck.
Don't look at me right now. This is not. No.
Just slice the throat type of motion. Just no, done.
That was
bad.
It's
It's like when you realize immediately you made a fucking horrible decision.
I still love on that video Alex's face once I eat it. You're like, no fucking way.
shit face, bro.
I totally should have got you some more ocular nerve in there.
The fact that either of you went for it had blown my mind at the time. Like, I'm down to eat weird shit, but at that particular moment, nah, bro.
I should have tried to fish out one of the fish that we had in there and grab that and be like, hey, Alex, here you go. Like,
That one, I probably could have swallowed one of those whole. Like, I'd have been like, yeah, it's not bad. And I just one, like, oh, it's a pill. Fuck it. It's going down the hatch. Like, anybody got water?
Okay,
Okay.
this one.
LMNOP.
The nutmeg tree produces 2 spices.
Well, I'm going to go with one of them is nutmeg.
And the other one is cumin.
No. Dooley.
It's all spice.
It's all the spices.
cardamom?
It's a weird it's an off one that you don't utilize a lot.
That's why
So nutmeg is the pod, and then the other spice is from like the branch, like or the bark, like cinnamon. Try again. No takers.
Oh, see.
It's a really
So
old
it's technically
spice.
3 then.
It's old spice.
So, well, then it'd be 3, wouldn't it? Because cumin is the shell of the nutmeg.
No.
No, that is inaccurate, sir. Because
Okay.
we grind the nutmeg fresh.
Yes. Fuck.
It's a super old spice. Like once I say, it, you're like, oh, God.
Cardamom?
No,
No.
It was in the Bible. Does that help? That's
No.
that fucking old.
Frankincense,
Closer.
myrrh,
Mace.
mace.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, I mean, so like the bark of a nutmeg tree is mace, and then the pod itself is nutmeg.
I wouldn't have guessed that, but yeah, that makes sense.
Right. They're very similar, I guess, in flavor.
No,
Mace is a little spicier, like
a lot stronger. Yeah.
I mean, it is
Still, like,
bark.
just imagine like nutmeg times 10. Like that's I could see it getting powerful. Like, yeah, I could see it getting very,
Well, that's
very
like
strong.
because like with the hallucinogenic properties of nutmeg.
Where's he stopping?
Yeah, the hallucinate. So it's like nutmeg will make you hallucinate, but you have to eat a lot of it.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, let's get a shit ton of nutmeg and fucking hallucinate.
Forget the cinnamon challenge. It's the nutmeg challenge.
what are you seeing right now?
How much nutmeg can you eat and not get arrested?
Hey, it's legal.
It's legal.
What are you doing out here in your underwear with a cardboard box and this pole, sir? I'm fighting the dragons! Watch out!
Stay away from the brown nutmeg,
Sir, that's a light pole. I need you to put the pole down, sir.
What the hell is that? Like Don Julio? Is that what it was?
Where he fought the windmill.
All right.
Don Quixote, by the
Don
way.
Quixote. Good job. All right, Dennis, what you got?
Talk about doing spice.
Yeah, what's your next topic, sir?
Staying on the food trends and everything. And this one I hate really very much. Mushrooms.
Cauliflower. Oh, all right.
No, I like cauliflower. Jason hates cauliflower.
It's not that I hate cauliflower. I like
hate
cauliflower
the-
when it's
if-
cauliflower.
It has its place. It's not potatoes.
Yes. Stay in your lane.
Mushrooms. I
I like
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Yeah. Well, I can't have
I
it.
know you can't.
Producer
I know you
hates
can't.
mushrooms. I love them.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they have their place. Again, like, it's just like cauliflower. I don't think mushrooms as, like, a protein, which they are high in protein, but I feel like replacing the protein with mushrooms is not
Right.
adequate.
You're a mushroom. You are not a cheeseburger.
You're correct. I don't want to fucking... I don't care if you're a portobello. You are not a fucking piece of chicken or a piece of meat, or, like, you should not be the...
What are you eating? I'm eating a marinated portobello.
Yeah, like...
It's not a burger.
Not a burger.
It's not a mushroom burger. It's a portobello that
Yeah.
someone marinated. And the only thing they ever do with it is they marinate
Grill
it
it.
balsamic vinaigrette
Grill
and then
it,
they
yep.
grill it. Like,
And you get the nice little char marks.
Yeah.
Like, all right, congratulations. But I'm not paying $7 for a fucking piece of dirt shit that
Right.
is... Like, they're good, but I just
can
can't
you
get
throw
behind
that
it.
on top of my burger?
Yeah.
It's like...
Well, what drove me nuts about this on...
Well, 'cause you were talking about that
Yeah, I was talking
earlier.
about it earlier. Yeah, like, look for mushroom extracts popping up in coffee, chocolate, and snacks, like
What the fuck
jerky.
is it gonna add? That delicious fungus shit flavor?
It's,
There is
ma'am, it's called umami.
It's just
There is a.
There's another thing called umami. It's called anchovies. They're delicious.
Oh, we just got some. We just got a big ass jar of them bitches. 'Cause
There is a brand
not?
of coffee called Four Sigmatic, and it's basically mushroom coffee. Like, you just add it into your coffee. It's like Tiger's Mane and all this other type of stuff like that. And it's supposed to give you, like,
Is it like bull?
I mean,
what now?
Strong like
Like what?
bull?
like what?
Make you strong like bull.
Yeah. It's just, but I hear it a lot on JRE, and like, it sounds good.
so it's supposed to
What's
help benefit.
JRE?
Joe Rogan Experience.
I don't think at any point I would be like, you know what my coffee needs? Mushrooms. Like,
That's like butter. My coffee doesn't need butter.
no, man.
Butter coffee, evidently.
have their place.
I haven't tried it yet. I've thought about it several times, but like everyone's like, oh, it's,
I feel like
Yeah,
I would.
yeah,
I
it's a
feel like I
keto
would go
thing.
for butter before I would go for mushrooms, though. Like, butter has
I'll
fat.
tell you what,
I
I'll
love
buy-
fat.
Yeah, fat's
I'll
better.
buy a thing of Four Sigmatic and put that in my coffee, and I'll tell you how it tastes.
Okay.
Just keep it away
Have
from
fun
me,
with that.
please.
it's like the fucking poison powder from like ninja movies. You just blow it in Dennis's direction out of your palm. And like Dennis is like,
Pretty much. I do not have my EpiPen.
well, today we were eating pork, so
Thank God.
What was that?
and
I
those
thought it was pepper.
I pepper bombed him. That was a mushroom.
Shit.
Yeah, Mr. Truffle Oil.
Talk
over
about
there,
a mush-
duck fries.
Talk about a mushroom cloud.
so you want to talk about what we did today?
About our Indiana pork tenderloin.
Yeah, because we got 51 more sandwiches to make before we make our own.
Well, we have
50
50
more.
more.
50 more.
Not today. Not today.
50 more before we make ours, because this is number one. So
We're
So
only
50
doing
more.
yeah,
because we're only doing Puerto Rico as the
only territory.
so we've
It's
got
because
50
it fits
more
in a
to make.
year.
It
So
does.
the last week of the year, we'll make an epic sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
So the year of sandwich,
The year of the
Like-
sandwich.
like you know, how, like the Chinese,
The year of the
like,
dog, the year of the
yeah,
dragon.
like,
This is the year of the sandwich.
Did we get a picture of it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No.
Dooley.
Well, I'm saying, remember, like, I
We
was
didn't
in
even
the
get
office.
video of us eating it. No.
yeah.
I was in the office.
He was editing a video while we were enjoying delicious treats,
And it was good.
but
Still.
it was good.
It was good. It just needed mayonnaise.
You doubt us? Highly. It's like a leaf blower. Get over it.
I honestly thought it was someone vacuuming. I was like, really? That's being picked up?
Somebody, yeah.
That's the loudest
Fucking-
vacuum
the,
ever.
The Roomba.
That's the
Sitting
Roomba,
there,
yeah.
like, waiting for me to come inside so it could scare the shit out of me at the door.
That was still a great. That was a great moment.
I think that thing really has no limits. Like it really is like it all up in your business.
I was reading one where somebody left their door open in the room and went out of the house. They were like, "Does it come back?" Like, nah, bitch, this shit's gone.
Running down the street, Roomba!
No, because it's like once it runs out, like it'll be like docking and it'll turn around and it'll come back. Like
Yeah, but I mean, like, if it doesn't hit anything, does it just keep going straight? Like, how far down the street did it make it? And like, does it realize like, well, shit, I have an hour journey back home. I should probably start heading that way now. Like, and if so, does it get run over by a car? It's not like it has sensors to be like, oh shit, I'm about to get run over.
I
Like,
feel
only in the
vibrations.
front. Only,
I'm in
like 'cause
danger.
if you walk in front of it, it'll stop, and when you move, like it'll continue on. Like it.
well, that's pretty cool, but
it realizes like motion. But like
At 60 miles an hour, it ain't gonna matter much. Like, hey, look, Ma, $300 roadkill.
That's the first time I turned it on. I told you that story. Like, I started back in the living room. I watched it for like 2 minutes. Oh, this is cool. And then I was like, I'm gonna go poop.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not much of like a trophy hunter, but if I killed a Roomba in the road, I would mount that.
But it's like I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh, pooping and vacuuming at the same time. This is awesome. This motherfucker came in the bathroom, and it's like not on the pattern. Like, you know, it goes up and down, up and down. This thing went like I left it in the living room. I walked down the hallway, turned the corner, go into my room, turn the corner, go into the bathroom, sitting there, and then here it comes rolling in the fucking bathroom. Like, come on, dude. Like, what about personal space?
Roomba and Alexa are totally in the lead right now. I just want you to know the CIA was like, he's taking a shit.
Let's go take a peek.
Jason,
Write down the time.
Until he pulled an Arthur. Hey, what y'all doing?
I literally had to pick my feet up so it could get like underneath me, and then it left, and I was like, "This is so."
So you were in the squat position. That's even better. It's better.
Like, why are you in here? Like, there was so much more living room to vacuum. Like,
I just want to make sure you were nice and clean in here.
making sure.
You need me to hop in the bathtub?
Commencing mopping. No.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing, and it really happened to me. The very first time, I was like,
When Roombas attack.
yeah. You do not know. There are boundaries there.
Oh, God.
All right, Dennis, throw another one out there. Hey, look, my phone's sufficiently charged.
It's sufficiently charged. We were just talking about, though, anchovies. The chef's secret is out. They call it the bacon of the sea.
Bacon of the sea.
Yeah.
The what?
I feel like that's a bold claim, but
Yeah. Packed with umami goodness, the bacon of the sea is the unsung hero of many dishes.
But you have to realize, I mean, that's
It's a great salt component. So it's
yeah,
like,
I mean, that is, you know, like an essential ingredient in Caesar salad. But like actually the producer found them, and you want these anchovies? I was like, fuck it, why not? We don't have anchovies in our pantry.
put it on the pizza.
No.
I've never had anchovies on a pizza, so I wouldn't mind trying
It tastes very fishy.
imagine.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, I've had an anchovy pizza,
Nope.
and it tastes exactly how it sounds.
So-
It's like you might as well throw sardines on that bitch.
Why don't we
Like,
throw the trifecta of no on a pizza?
If you say pineapple, anchovies, and I don't know what your third one is, but I'm already willing to slap you.
Marshmallows.
That's a hell of a no. Yeah. Where were you going?
I was going to go something sweet, so I guess that's right.
Pineapple, anchovy, and grape jelly. It's the
Grape
best
jelly's your
pizza ever.
marinara.
What's the one with the mayonnaise or something like that I saw?
Jesus, why?
They put mayonnaise on pizza. I was like,
Why?
no, what the
I
fuck?
swear, stoners need to stop being
It's
chefs.
okay though, because California Pizza
no.
Kitchen does a club pizza and they put mayonnaise on that bitch. And
You
it's
think
fucking
you
delicious.
think stoners should
Okay, that
stop
makes
being
sense.
chefs? I feel
For
like
pizza. For pizza.
I don't fucking care. I feel like stoners should definitely keep being chefs. I think some of the best and weirdest shit comes out of somebody who's like
Everything bagel.
everything bagel. Exactly.
Everything bagel. So, he was high as he was
High as a kite. Like, yo, what are you gonna put on that bagel?
Well, because he was
Every
like, he was
box,
making
papers.
bagels, and it's in his story, the restaurant man, like in his book, and like he's talking about, it, he's like, no shit, I invented the everything bagel. He was like, I was high as hell. He was like, all the time. He was like, I was working in a bagel shop, and he's like, there was that tray that catches everything at the bottom, because like, you know, you just dump the crap
Yeah,
over the top,
yeah.
and there's a tray that catches everything. He's like, we're throwing it away. He's like, me being restaurant man, he's like, I'm trying to turn a buck off this. And he's like, so I put it on a bagel, and he's like, that's the everything bagel. And he's like, no shit, I invented the everything bagel as a stoner in a bagel shop in New York.
Not say no.
Some of the best things come from people that don't know what they're doing.
True.
It's the happy accident.
You know what would
I had a
go
guy-
great
You know
with
what is
this?
not a happy accident? Tomatoes in a maraschino cherry jar.
Yeah, that is true.
That is not a happy accident.
Especially grape tomatoes.
Although fucking hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious.
And then
Still giving you something to talk about.
I have an add-on for that now.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
like the
shit.
gift that keeps
Just this-
giving.
I think that's the reason she still works there.
No, because she wasn't
Podcast
there
topic.
all week or some shit like that. Really, I saw the roasted red peppers that we get out of the can thing. it looked like a whole can saran wrapped and put into the walk-in. Like, it was just sitting where the
Was it at least
dressings
open?
are.
So they opened the can.
Didn't take it out of the can. They probably took like 2 pieces and then wrapped the can.
No, just it's like they dumped it on the saran wrap and just fucking foil wrapped it.
What the fuck?
Oh, really?
The
Yeah.
fuck?
Really? Like,
Not how I thought that.
like
I thought
juice
it
and
was-
all?
Not how I thought-
yeah, I thought you meant they wrapped the whole
can was
can.
wrapped.
I'm pretty sure there was no juice because it wasn't like leaking. It wasn't like you'd see in the layers of saran wrap there.
Why?
was liquid,
Why
but-
like she does that when they do that with like the cherries and the tomatoes. Like, why not put it in a pan? There's stacks of pans.
We have pans?
We have stacks.
We have pans?
the other thing is,
I mean,
don't
that's why I
understand-
hite knives all the time, because I'm afraid we're going to run out.
I don't
Like,
understand why you have like 2 inches of a deli turkey, and you have the butt of it, and you want to saran wrap. Oh, we can still use that for what? Like,
Yeah, what?
Cut the
Finish
rest of
cutting
the
it.
damn turkey.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, if
Just
you have
finish.
this much left, like either just put it
you
on
already
the
got the
line,
slicer
or
out. You gotta clean it. Just fucking finish it.
yeah.
well, we don't need it for this party, but even if we do need it for another one, we're going to have to slice it.
Somebody like we have clubs on the fucking. Somebody needs turkey.
You don't
like,
get used,
They're,
yeah,
they're, because like we'll cook. Like, over the holiday season, like we're cooking turkeys, like the breast, like the formed ones, like wrapped in foil.
Yeah.
And then like, all right, we didn't use 2. Guess what? We're gonna slice that shit
And
and
use
use
it
it
for
for
turkey,
clubs,
yep.
turkey clubs. Now it's a delicious. Okay, so maybe it's not a consistent product that we have all the time, but we're using the product that we have on hand, and I think that that's perfectly fine.
All right, so I'm going to bring
Better.
something up here.
Yeah, it'd be even better club.
Since we're talking about plastic wrap and shit that shouldn't be plastic wrapped, and pet peeve. When you open the line and somebody plastic wrap a pan that has less than like an ounce of anything in it.
I fucking hate. What about when they punch their hand through the saran wrap
And then
they saran wrap that back together?
Yep.
So there's like a double layer of saran wrap, just a hole in one. Where
I've
they
seen
reach
it quadruple wrapped that way.
They just keep going and like
Yeah, and it was the fucking.
So what you're saying is they're not
salsa.
flipping the pans.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at what point do you just say maybe I shouldn't wrap that until the very end of the night? Like,
Well, the point is like, you know what? These 4 fucking tomato cubes.
yeah.
I'm gonna save these.
I honestly feel like you could probably throw those out and it would be less than the plastic wrap it took to wrap it sometimes. My favorite is like cheese, where you get down to like 1 slice of cheese. Dude, just eat it. Like, I don't even care. Just eat it and then bring me a new pan. Why am I walking into 1 slice of American cheese?
In the words of Smeagol, it's the precious.
The precious?
The precious.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but no, it's not.
It's not. It's
It
not.
is not. Throw the shit away or eat it.
Well, I mean, stock it. If you're gonna wrap it,
All right,
stock
hey,
it. Like,
I'm gonna save this 1 piece of cheese. You know what? I'm not an American cheese fan, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull out the new cheese and I'm gonna put this one on top of all the other fucking
Right.
cheese.
You gotta keep it 100, bitch.
I don't. That shit drives me nuts. Like,
And-
I would
and-
rather you throw it away than
And to
wrap
clear
it half
some
the
shit
time.
up real fast, I was talking in like third person. I am a fan of American cheese, just to clear that up.
But the white.
Yes, I don't know what it is about the white cheese. Like,
Tastes
do
different.
you think it tastes different?
I think that's all mental.
It's, I eat a lot of fucking American cheese.
So you eat a lot of American cheese in your grilled cheeses. Do you prefer the white or the yellow? Since you say they taste different.
It depends on what I'm putting in it. I
Ham.
prefer yellow.
See, another battle in the Fosse household.
But trust and
Bum,
believe,
bum, bum.
it doesn't matter what color it is. If it's all I have, it's going in that grilled cheese.
We're out of yellow. I need cheese. We have white. Well, I'm using white. All right.
We have Swiss. I guess it's a fucking grilled ham and Swiss.
See, I don't like grilled Swiss, hot Swiss. It doesn't melt the same.
I don't like Swiss, period, really.
Not as a grilled cheese.
She eats like Swiss cheese and mustard sandwiches, which she hasn't done in a long time.
Just
Where
Well, you just got proved wrong
like
real
2
quick.
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, I thought you were like I was just inside eating.
Yeah, so did I. It's like, damn.
Because I looked at that damn air fried fucking pork chop
Yeah,
and I was like, you
that,
know what?
That air fried pork loin did not.
Swiss and mustard is what I'm eating.
That was like the redheaded stepchild of the family for sure.
Did you post that one up yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so we did the
Not
pork
a
loin
success.
sandwich, little lettuce, little tomato, nothing else really going on there. We threw some mayonnaise on it after our initial bites because we were trying to keep it legit for our first endeavor. Let's be honest. So we've all had a fried pork chop sandwich.
Sauce makes everything better.
Yeah, man. I mean, so we threw a little bit of the Japanese mayonnaise on there. That stuff is
That shit is
This is
very,
really
very
good.
good.
And
He's very good.
Very, very, very good.
so,
Very
but the
good.
producer wanted us to air fry one, and we did. And as soon as we pulled it out, she looked at it and she was like, "Damn,
That's Dooley's.
that does that's exactly what she said."
I'm sorry. It did not look appealing.
I appreciate the honesty.
Nope, that's Dooley's. He'll never know.
and-
Why does mine look so much different? Don't worry about it. Just eat it.
One looked golden brown delicious, and one looked like the Sahara.
Yeah, that shit looked dry.
It was like grainy and
It looked like we just threw some crackers on it.
I feel like if I was even over there recording it with y'all still would have said the exact same shit. Like,
Well, it was,
Dooley,
it
that's
was
yours.
her. Like, so, yes, she would have said the exact same thing.
either way, that did not look appealing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still
It's
pork.
a healthy alternative.
We didn't even taste it.
It probably needs
'Cause
a
it-
lot of sauce.
It didn't look appealing. I'm sorry. I feel like at that point your judgment's already swayed. Like if we had cooked the air fried one first and then tried it, maybe we'd have been like, oh, that doesn't look great, but okay, like we'll try it. Now that you see the two together, it's like, no, fuck the air fried one. Like that.
Yeah, deep fried all the way.
I don't. My
And
judgment
the
has
deep
already
fried-
decided.
The deep fried one took half the time.
Yeah.
But my judgment has already decided the deep fried one is not going to be as good, or the deep fried one will be way better than the air fried one. No matter I just feel like even if the air fried one's better, I'm gonna be like, nope.
Yeah, I mean,
Mental block, just like nope. That's It's like the restaurants that are now making like ashtrays out of like cake or whatever. Like you're eating edible weird art.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, and it's not just cake; they do all sorts of weird.
The
weird
ashtray
foods
one, though,
and-
I don't know if that
To-
is
to
really-
what?
I'll be honest with you, like watching them make it was
Yeah.
really cool, but I don't know if like it
like
literally it
pretzels.
looks like an ashtray,
It does.
and I mean like it looks like a fucking ashtray, and like the cigarette is like a piece of
pretzel with white chocolate on
yeah,
the end.
and
then,
I mean like
some-
it was well done. Like watching him make the thing is amazing, but I don't know if I could go in and just get it like it. You're eating an ashtray, and it's
It
a
looks
mental fuck.
exactly
Like there was another one that was like a kitchen sponge, you know, like. And it's like it was literally like a sponge cake, and they cut into it. I mean,
SpongeBob?
like, I don't think the sponge would bother me as much, but like one was a pile of shit. Like I saw that one, and I was
Oh,
like,
the
I
shit emoji?
couldn't,
What-
I couldn't do it. Just-
what is this?
The
What,
shit
what are
emoji
we
one?
talking about?
It's just like the
food that looks like other things, like the
food that looks
cake
like
that looks
mostly
like an
disgusting
ashtray.
things is becoming like a trend, I guess, in some restaurants. But I don't know that I couldn't really. I'd probably try, but I
It
don't
looks
say
like
I'd
an
really enjoy
ashtray,
it.
but it's full of pork and it's got a hit of smoke.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, I'm in.
most of the ones I've seen have been like desserts,
Yeah.
because I feel like obviously that's the
Well, yeah,
easiest
like
thing to.
people making like desserts look like cheeseburgers and
Yeah,
like
and like
spaghetti and stuff like that.
And I'm
It's-
not gonna lie, I do love the stupid little videos where like somebody made one that looked like a dog, and then they cut through it, and the dog that's watching is like, "What the fuck?"
That's your growly voice.
Right.
That was my if I ever joined Dooley's band voice.
I could learn you.
I'll play drums and do backup screams. It's fine. Just like
Wow.
We got this.
I even backed up from the mic for that. It
I'm
didn't
out.
matter. It did not matter.
This one smells a little bit. Dooley, I don't even know how you can taste anything after you're drinking that.
Hops
fucking-
roulette. All right. Yeah, the
It's
resin.
still like
that's-
half full. I'm kind of just sipping on it.
That resin beer was wow.
I'm not getting
It was
a lot
like, what,
of, I'm not getting- I'm not
103
getting a lot of
fucking
anything
IBUs?
out of the smell of this one.
I'm getting a lot of
getting-
lemon.
How are you?
Oh, it is very lemony.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Okay. Well,
It's tart.
batter up. Who's going first?
I'll go.
That usually requires saying something afterwards. Billy.
And the follow-up.
Shandy.
I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if it was you or Dennis that said that because I wasn't looking and I was barely listening. But the fact that nothing came after had to be you.
Shade. It's Shandy.
Shandy, heard.
Oh, that's a good call.
That is a good call.
5.4. And say about 38 for IBUs. And I'll give that a 4. It's delicious.
Dooley, since you wanted to go, do you know what you're going to say now?
I'm gonna go with the shandy.
Coattails riding motherfucker.
I'm gonna go with a 50 IBU and
Calm down.
I'll go with a 7
A 7.
ABV,
Okay.
and I'll go with a 4.
Jason.
I'm gonna say it's an ale. I'm gonna say that it is a 4.8. I'm gonna say the IBU is a 27. And then I'm going to go with that 2.5. I mean, I could drink it. It's just not something I wouldn't do a lot of. Like, maybe if it was, like, super hot outside, I could probably do that.
Lawnmower beer.
Yeah, that would be a good, like, if it was super hot outside, I'd give it, like, a 3.
But it's winter and it's somewhat cold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I'm gonna. Shandy is a good guess right now, but I think I'm gonna go with a tart ale. 5.5%, 22 IBUs. And... Oh, you know what? This crossed my mind, but I didn't feel like it had enough salt to it. It's a goza, however you want to say it. It is Citrus Cove by Ballast Point. Maybe I just drink way too many IPAs from Ballast Point, but I wouldn't have guessed that was them. Where are... Oh, there we go. Wow, only 4.2%. Jason came in the closest at 4.8. Dooley, do you happen to have IBU, sir?
I believe so.
It'd be cool if you did.
5.
All right. Well, I came in the closest on IBUs at 22. Still way over. I don't think anyone's going to take this one because none of us really went goes.
Yeah, no. I think that's
So again, Jason, you came in closest on the ABV. I came in closest on IBU, and I think we all kind of jumped around the idea that goes of the slightly sweet, shandy, tart.
I mean, I said
Jason, you went ale. I'm surprised you didn't at least go like citrus ale or something.
Well,
but
I was trying to ballpark it.
you
Like,
played it safe.
So if I was like, if it's an ale, I'm there. You know, I'm still in the game. If I had like a point somewhere, like, you know, I would technically kind of win the beer because I was vague on my genre.
That is a quite a delicious beer, Jeff.
All right, well, just because we're at the end of the first page of my notes, Jason currently has the only point on the board.
Fucking winning's winning.
I really hate 2020 right now.
I could very well close out the first game with the only point of the year.
I do. Yeah, all right. We still got 2 to go. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Come on, Stone.
So we might as well. I
Come
doubt
on,
that was on
Stone.
the $1.50 shelf, but
I'm pretty sure it was.
You better hope. I almost hope. Mostly because I don't want
Is
him
there
to
more in
win.
there?
I'd almost
I have
rather
no.
take a tie.
Honestly, I have no idea what's really in there because they were. I was just like, oh, that looks interesting. That looks interesting.
Like, I
that
saw-
looks interesting.
There's one beer in here that I know the company of because it's on the cap, but it doesn't say anything else, so I am willing to participate.
Like, I did see the
there any more of
Sculpin.
Yeah, there is a sculpin floating around in there. I know that.
You mean a Ballast Point? Because we just drank that.
No, there's a Ballast Point sculpin.
Yeah, like their original. Really.
Gotcha.
Maybe I don't know if I grabbed it because we had it before.
Oh yeah, because I'm saying like I know we had it. Well, they had it on
I
the
don't.
shelf.
So it might
They
not.
have-
It
they-
might not
well,
be in there.
well, if it wasn't the original, because they have like variations right now that are out. They've got
I didn't look
flavored
at it.
sculpin.
Well, I
sounds
didn't
weird,
look. I
but-
didn't look at it that closely
Good point.
because it was
$1.50, $1.50, $1.50, $1.50.
Speaking of Sculpin,
Oh, look, you're wearing the hat.
Well, then you better nail the beer if it's in there.
All right, so let's do another one.
If you don't call it out like you call out Stone, you're fired.
I don't drink Ballast like I drink Stone.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't know what, but I feel like you should be put on the spot for. I just want you to take Jason out of his only point lead here. Somebody needs to.
Like I just like you get nervous like when you start like thinking about like oh shit there's a sculpin in there and I like sculpin but what if I give sculpin a shitty review? Jeff's gonna be so mad.
I'll text him right after. Be like, hey, sorry.
I really hope we get the chance to visit him again.
That was fun.
Especially going back to that fucking brewery. Like, here, try this shit that we have not released yet. Okay, cool.
I just love how the recommended beer was like, yeah, this is what we recommend. And what was it like? 10.8% or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we were thinking it was going to be like a 4 or 5. Like, yeah, it's like an easy one, yeah. And I mean, like, it was smooth, and it was like, yeah, what's the ABV on this? And he's like, yeah, like 10 something. Oh, wait, what?
No, he said it was 11.5. I still remember that shit.
All right. I just knew it was high, way higher than we were expecting it to be.
I think it was like right when you came back from the bathroom, or you came back from the bathroom, and it was like, "All right, so what is it? Oh, okay, yeah." And then like Jason drank it. He's like, "It's 11.5."
Shit. We got
Fuck
things
my
to do.
friend that told me to drink this shit all day. Like, it's just,
Yeah, it was recommended for us.
Yeah, it was.
And it was, I admit, it was really good.
It was really good, and
I don't-
like rightfully,
Wasn't that the guy that drove the motorbike that recommended it? Yeah.
Joey.
So I'm
Joey's like, yeah, man, if you go there, man, you got to try this.
I'm surprised he could drink more than like 3 of those and drive that motorbike.
Hey, man.
I hope that's not the case. I don't.
Let
Let me clarify. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Like, he might Uber at that point.
I mean, he did play it safe, and then he did take us to
yeah.
the pizza place down the street.
which was really good.
Yeah. I mean, he was in the inns in San Diego.
That pizza place was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like,
Or we
honestly,
were,
when we walked in, I was like,
or we were really buzzed and we needed to eat. Like,
both of those are very valid, but I still say that pizza was really fucking.
It was really good.
I still love how it was just like we walked down the street and it was like, he's just like, oh yeah, if y'all like cannolis, you go over here and grab that stuff. Me and Alex are like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Let's get cannolis. Like, I don't know. I'm good right now.
I was kind of surprised though, like the facade, like the face of the street was very nice and upscale, and it was very well kept. But that pizza shop, like the reason I was doubting it when we walked in, which I should have known right off the bat, it looked not run down, but not nearly as well as the rest of the area.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that should have given away, like, I was kind of worried, like, well, this is going to be that good, but yeah, the shitty little place that's in business on the nice part of the street has really fucking good food.
Like,
I like those places.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It is kind of
when
standard.
we walked
like,
in there, because it's nice street. It's like, it has a little. What was it? It was like the cobblestone fucking like walkway across the street and shit like that. Everyone's just a fucking nice dress and shit like that. And you walk in this place, there's a lady with an apron, completely fucked with flour, and she's just spinning this shit, doing all this other shit. I was like, I feel this is gonna be really good.
I mean, it was open kitchen. Like the kitchen didn't look dirty. I want to clarify that. Like the place just looked like it was built in the '80s. Like all the furniture inside.
Yeah.
Like it was really
The red fucking steel chairs.
It was like spray painted cement decor inside.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like wallpaper or anything. Like it was just it was
straight roller.
it seemed
roller.
Yeah, exactly. It seemed very dated, but
to me,
damn,
like,
it was good. That pizza was fun. No,
me like
Where was this?
if it,
in San Diego, I couldn't tell you that.
yeah,
Like
I got you.
we had a guide at the time.
we had a guide, so
Yes, our local guide who lived there.
But I mean, like my whole thing is like with pizza places and like a busy part of town, and it looks run down and stuff like that. I feel like they're more focused on the food. Like they're not coming in and sitting down and eating their
facade.
They were there because their food was damn good. Like they did not have to keep up appearances.
And, like,
it was like you're getting good pizza. Fuck the rest of this shit.
Yeah, like we make pizza and garlic nuts.
And like,
is
how,
it.
how much was a slice? It was like what, like
It was cheap, man. I
It
think it
was
was
like
like
$1,
$2. $2.
I think it was $2, and it was a
y'all-
big slice though.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Dude,
It
it
wasn't
was
a
like-
tiny one.
Did
Like,
y'all hit Hamilton's Tavern?
Huh?
No,
No.
no.
Dude, no, because seriously, you want to talk about something like, because how we talk about casual pint and everything. You're talking, I think it's like 45 different taps. Plus,
Yeah.
they also have casks and everything that they fucking tap every now and then. Place to check out.
I
Definitely.
mean, we ate a lot of pizza in California.
Yeah.
We did, and
Lucky Seven, we ate a lot of, which was good. But I think the place in San Diego was better.
agreed. But I think out of what we found in LA, Lucky 7 crushed it.
Yeah, but we didn't eat pizza anywhere else.
That's because Lucky 7 crushed it.
Yeah, like we ate, we were like Lucky 7 fans, like from the get.
I think
Grant-
we ate pizza like 3 days in a row because it was that good.
Grant, I
Like
think
we
the-
did order other types of pizza.
I think the furthest that we ventured out was to go to In-N-Out, and that was like it. Like,
Okay, no, that's the farthest that we walked.
wait, ventured out like
I want In-N-Out.
on our own fucking.
In and out.
Again,
Like,
all
I'm walking.
Okay, yeah, well, it was a long fucking walk.
Yeah, because we had to go through a mall, and then it's like,
Ironically,
oh, hey, we're on the other side
walk
of the
there
city.
wasn't that bad. The walk back, we got lost. The walk there was only 1.1 miles. I feel like the walk back was like
Like
2.8.
It was like 4.
My GPS was confused, and I'm not kidding. Like it
Yeah,
kept
it
saying
was-
like
It was not
feet,
synchronized
Yeah.
to L.A.
In 500 feet, turn left, and then we go up and turn left, and we get like 4 blocks down the road, and it would be like make a U-turn. Like what? What?
I feel like he was like
What?
on drive,
Yeah.
and not walk.
I was definitely on walk. Don't let him fucking fool you. It
Dude,
didn't matter.
like, dude, we went from like Sunset all the way over like half a mile this way. We're like, what street is this? I don't fucking
Like
know.
at one
It's a
point, I
neighborhood
literally
now.
held my phone up, and the shit was just spinning.
Yeah, I remember
Like
that.
it was just like
And-
I don't know where you're at. Where the fuck are you?
Dude, and it's like the hottest day in
Yeah.
L.A. in like fucking 10 years.
Dooley, what's funny though is Dooley, when we got there, kept talking about how he's going to go to the gym in the hotel.
Yeah, he's
and
like, "I'm gonna hit
both
the gym."
Jason and I are like, "Yeah, fuck no, you're not."
I still
By the end of the walk,
Yeah,
we were like,
Jim's right over there.
we could see the hotel, and Jason's like, "Dooley, you going to go to the gym?" And Dooley's like, "Fuck no!" Like this was my workout for the day.
Yeah, walking like 4 miles after getting off a plane. We got there at like what, like 9?
What? Where? What? What are you
Like
talking
from here to Glendale.
Well, I think we flew into Bob Hope at like 10, didn't we?
about? I don't know, man. We left here early as shit. We got to the hotel at like 11.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
Yeah.
think we flew in at like 10. They picked us up around 10:30.
I don't fucking know. The only thing I remember about that fucking trip was running through Denver.
Yeah.
Like, that sucked.
That's usually the way it works.
Like we
No,
were
I-
late. We were late leaving.
That was not our
Well-
fucking fault.
Well, no,
That
I
lady
understand.
gave
No, I
a
understand.
shit,
We
though.
have
No,
to move some
no,
luggage.
I understand that.
Like-
No, like it's like whenever when my mom and my stepfather got married, they were getting married up in New Haven, Connecticut. I flew out of Norfolk International Airport. Okay, I had a connecting flight in Philly to go to New Haven. All right, we left on time from Norfolk. Somehow we got 30 minutes to almost an hour behind schedule in the fucking air from Norfolk to Philly. When we landed at Philly, I'm at this terminal. The connecting flight is on the other side of the fucking terminal.
That's what happened to us.
I literally had to run across the fucking the terminal and everything. And what makes it even better is I'm in a different city and everything. I've been to Philly maybe once or twice in my entire life. I'm running through this fucking damn terminal, and all of a sudden I hear, "Hey, Butcher Man, how you doing?" It's one of my fucking customers.
At that point, I'd keep running. I'm
I
sorry.
stopped. I
I'm in
said,
a
"Sorry,
rush."
I gotta."
Do you not see me running?
You know what I'm saying? And I made my flight. My luggage didn't, which sucked because I had my tux and everything from my mom's wedding.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really surprised our luggage made the flight because we all right. So we had to run from gate 22 to 97.
Yeah, but they also got like vehicles.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
we
still,
had- there's-
we had what? Like
It was 12 to 90
I feel like
something.
we had 20 minutes. Was it 12? I thought it was
15.
22 to 97.
See, I had like maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
No,
to
it
catch
was,
my
it was
fucking next
12.
flight.
It was
So
like
it's
12 to 97. There was like 99 gates.
We booked it like this is not a joke. I feel like that fucking terminal was a mile and a half.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful
Like-
that they let me. Like they.
We had shin splints.
Yeah.
Because there were there were not the moving floors the whole fucking way, which would have been great.
Yeah.
They were like every 200 feet, and then it would stop.
Let me rest my shit.
Yeah, I did. I told Jason, I was like, dude, we got to stop. Dooley's going to fucking drop. And Jason's like, we don't have time. And I was like, my shins are hurting. Like 10 seconds. You know, I think I said a minute. And he was like, no, all right, 30. Like, you got 30 seconds.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I understand that. Yeah. No, like,
If we were 2 seconds later, that door would have been
we would
shut.
have been shut and we would have missed our flight.
And that
Like,
lady was
Yeah,
mad at
like-
us. And we
yeah,
were like, it's
like-
your fucking airline's fault.
Yeah, like you should know that we are late.
Yeah, your plane got here 45 minutes late. We had an hour connecting flight. Like, we now have 15 minutes to book it
yeah.
That
after we board or deboard the plane.
Yeah. No, like, I'll admit I got lucky as shit because the photographer was able, like, to wait a day, so he could actually take some of the wedding photos and everything. Because
So
literally,
you could get your or a tux, maybe not
well,
your tux.
Well, my stuff showed up the day after the wedding.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and
Day after the wedding?
day after the wedding, I literally was in a pair of jean shorts and a Heath Miller jersey for the wedding.
Did you have on flip flops?
No, I was in fucking tennis shoes, but at the same time, I was the best man.
Oh shit, those are great photos. I just want another hit on that one because that's the new one, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done it yet.
I wasn't paying attention and I drank it, and then like I realized that
Oh, shit.
I did drink it, and then it like
Okay, well, I guess beer. Heard. So. Hello, how are you?
Hello, how are you?
that sounded great.
I have no idea.
Hey, Dooley.
Oh, wow.
What's up? You smell nice today.
Interesting.
That one's got some like
for last Thursday.
maltiness.
Yeah.
You picking up malt, like
Yeah.
some sort of malt in there?
I am.
That's confusing.
Agreed. I'm kind of torn on this one.
I still think it's an IPA. I'm gonna say it's an IPA. I'm gonna say it is 5.8. The IBUs are in a tolerable range of 49, and I would rate this. Hold on. That's a solid 4.
I like how the tolerable range on IBUs is
what-
49.
Is my best guess.
As long as we keep it under 50, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. I don't know, but like, cause then there's like, oh, this one has like, it's 20, it's 100 IBUs. Like, and you're like, fuck, I have no idea. And then it's got to be 80, it's 0. Like, it's,
I still say that fucking that beer has fucked us both times.
what was
Are you
it
talking
called?
about Nothing Makes Sense?
Yeah,
From
I'm gonna
Hardywood?
go IPA just to be safe.
I like it. I picked up malt in the beginning, but I don't get malt now.
Fucking 50. I'm gonna go right there, 50. And then 7%. I'm gonna give this shit a 1.5.
Wow.
You don't like it?
It has a weird taste to me. Like,
I
Almost
see.
tastes like something I've had before.
Every
something like-
time I sip on it, like I'm picking up different notes. And like one time I sipped it, I got malt. One time I sipped it, I kind of got like a chocolate feel. Like one time
I still have the face. Like, like that.
there's a bitterness in there. Like maybe the IBUs
Brown
are a
ale.
little bit. Maybe the
What? Did you say brown ale?
It's got that flavor. It's just
I mean there is something in there like malty,
Yeah.
but I don't get malt every time I taste it. Like
that 5.4.
I like it, though.
35. I'll give it a 3. That's not bad, but
I like
it tastes like an ale.
I like it because every time I taste it, I get something different. Like it's,
I'm not gonna lie. When I first smelled it, I felt like I got orange, and even a little bit of cardamom. I know they brought that up earlier, but and then when I drank it, like I feel like if
there was a malt.
if there was such a thing as a citrus lager, I swear to God, this would be it. But
Okay,
some of this could
maybe
be-
there is a citrus lager.
some of this could be crossover.
I feel like I'm burping nutmeg. Like,
I'm
I mean, I think for $1.50, that's a delicious ass beer.
all right. I'm tempted to go.
any beer that's
Yeah,
$1.50
yeah,
is a good beer.
but you just gave it a 1, and then like you fucking are the one who drinks Colonel's Pride. Like,
Hey,
Right?
hey. We're talking about beer right now, not liquor.
Thank God.
All right.
I'm
I'm really tempted to go half of ice.
I want to
in
try
here,
that one that you bought.
but I feel like that might just
Yeah.
be my nose tricking me on
There's
the
not
orange.
we could.
I'm
Well,
gonna go
next
with an
podcast.
ale at 6%, 28 IBUs, and I'm gonna give it a 3. This is
I really like this one.
this is not some bullshit. That was bad timing.
Oh, it's Kiowa.
All right, Kiowa American IPA by Young Veterans Brewing Company.
Fuck. This is the one I like that we had at damn
Yeah.
Kaz.
Recon complete. Target your taste buds and prepare for a veritable airstrike of piney hop flavors. We scouted a path for this earthy and balanced traditional American IPA, so spool up your rotors and prepare to soar. This brew is loaded and ready to pour. It is 7%.
Ooh.
Dooley fucking nailed that one. Fuck. He gets a point just for the percentage. I'm upset and happy.
Can I have some more?
Can you have some more?
Actually, I will take another sip.
Nice reaction there, Melissa.
I think I'm gonna need a please, sir.
You want some of this one?
Can I have some more, please, sir?
Please, sir, I'd like some more.
I do like this one.
No, I kind of was
What you
good.
got on IBUs, Dooley?
I'm always happy when when we get one that I actually like, knowing what it is, and then like I rate it again. Like, oh, I do like that, and like then blindly you validate yourself a little bit.
I saw two different ones.
You're on a shopping site. I don't
think
think that's gonna help.
No, one was on Tap Hunter, the other one was on Untitled.
I think this is the one that I was drinking during the podcast at Casual Pint.
No.
No?
No, this was like 2 weeks ago. Like cash.
IBU. So I'm seeing right there on Tap Hunter. 90.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wow! Yeah. All right.
Tolerable 49.
So
before
I just Dooley's going to take this one because it is an IPA. He guessed 7% dead on the nose, and he is the closest with IBUs, although he guessed 50. So we really have no idea what the fuck IBUs are. By the way, Dooley gave this the lowest rating out of everyone and managed to get the most information right. So
Wait, is it?
apparently, if you don't like a beer,
That's yours. I drank mine already.
Okay.
Dooley, apparently, if you don't like a beer, you have a better chance of winning the beer. So if you ever shop
I
for
mean, that
beers,
or if it's Stone.
yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna say,
I'll-
if you ever shop for beers, pick shit you don't like. You'll be fine.
I'll give it a 2.5, okay?
Okay.
Still
good,
lower
good.
than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, I gave it a 4.
Yeah, you gave it a 4. Dennis and I gave it a 3.
I like to validate myself.
Dooley somehow managed to take that beer. We do have one more. You want to go
Yeah,
ahead?
I think we do this one more and then we kind of wrap this bad boy up.
Sounds like a plan. Hopefully, this is either the tiebreaker or we're gonna have a 3-way win here. No one wants to share that kind of glory.
Dennis, you got one to throw out there while we're getting this
For
started.
the food trends, pellet grills.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Yeah, pellet grills. The wood fire revolution just got electric. Literally.
So,
I'm reading it straight off the page. It literally says, the wood fire revolution just got electric.
oh, like
Literally.
with Traeger and shit like that.
Well, Traeger and Grilla, yeah.
I'm sorry,
But-
I can't get behind it.
fucking
well,
cheating.
Yeah.
But they're saying, wood pellets come in every flavor from alder and cherry to
I'm
maple
not saying
mesquite,
if I had
but-
Traeger money, I wouldn't have a Traeger out back. But I really do enjoy the effort that it takes us to smoke meats and like constantly watching.
This is gonna sound a little weird. I'm not exactly the manliest man, but fucking shit, like grilling is one of the few things
Now
where
you-
I can be a fucking man.
Now that you got your hair cut, you are.
I don't think that
You
changes.
got at
things.
least 2 points with the shave.
Whatever. Either way, I'm just saying. No one looks at me and goes like, "Yeah, that's the man's man." I'm sure.
I bet you that guy can bag a deer.
Yeah, I don't think that's what people look at when they look at me. But
How many deer did you take down this year?
I just feel like that's
Deer or beer?
that's a big part of my man card, and I feel like if I went to electric, I feel like that part of the man card wouldn't count anymore.
So then there'd be nothing.
Wow, I wouldn't go nothing, but thank you for your input.
The producer just
You're
fired.
quiet for 90% of the podcast, and the 8 words that you
Please.
happen to say.
Please tell me you got shots
I
fired.
did,
Okay, I was going to say, yeah, you got to get shots fired on that one.
my god!
So either way, I feel like doing an electric grill is just a pussy way out, and that's.
I mean, I've seen
I
some,
like an electric smoker because I used to have one.
well, you can do. It's consistent,
Yeah, it stays. You don't have to worry about adjusting the heat. That's one of the greatest things about it.
but I think there's a level of pride that goes into like when you're doing it like with coals and wood and like you're maintaining the temperature yourself and like if you
No, I
slack
understand
off
that.
on it, it sucks and like you gotta.
It smell like wood.
I mean, I've seen some really
Smoke.
nice. I've seen some. I've seen some really nice ones, and
Charlie.
like, I mean, I'm not saying that.
I was trying to get somewhere with that,
Biscuits
but
and mustard.
I was talking about my man card, and you're over here talking about wood. So, I
burning.
feel either pretty safe or really not.
You are sitting next to him.
I don't know which way to lean, and I'm afraid either way is a bad idea.
it's only a fly. Whatever.
What?
Well, yeah, that was bad timing.
yeah,
It's
right.
only a fly.
That's all that's holding him
Is that
back.
your fly or my fly? Because
You got that Spanish fly over there?
would you? I think there's more left in
My
the
Jell-O
drink if
pudding
you would
cup.
like to dump that and get rid of the fly that invaded your beer.
He's
Drink
swimming.
it. Just drink it. We know you drink everything, so.
He ate an eyeball. I wouldn't be
know.
surprised if
Right.
he did drink the fly. If I had a straw, I'd give
It's
you one
Spanish
so you
fly.
could get him out.
I'm
If I die, it's your fault.
This one,
You know, Jason has a straw. Oh well. Yeah.
this is a good
Hello,
beer.
how are you?
It tastes a little quick.
A little quick.
It's on the fly.
Whip.
Dooley probably has a lot to say about how, there's a little bit of insecticide taste in there.
Just a little.
Is it everything you expected it to be? Was it delicious?
Did it give you a buzz?
That was better than what I had. I'm not gonna lie. That was better. Oh.
Is it still in there?
It's still in there.
Okay.
I'm slightly disappointed, actually.
Yeah, I am a little.
I was gonna
It's
say,
supposed
did
to be
it
like the
grow in
worm.
you?
It's supposed to be like the worm, man. It's tequila.
I was gonna say, did it grow in you? But the buzz was better. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
The pun on that was
I
good.
think is it punny?
It was
It's
punny.
I wonder how drunk he is right now.
He's hammered.
He's probably dying. This is alcohol poisoning level of.
1,000.
All right, so let's get to it.
You go.
I think it's an IPA. I think it's in the 5.2 range. The IBU, I have no fucking idea. So I'm gonna go 42. While freedom flies over, I'm gonna give it a 3.
IPA.
Not 3.5, Alex. 3.5.
And say 6.2. And IBU say 50. And I'll give that a 2.
Dooley?
Oh, fine. Oh.
He's looking at his fly.
IPA.
At least he's not looking at mine.
Let's wait for it.
I'm sorry, I was drinking.
Gonna go with a 5. For 20 IBU. I give it a 4.
Is it stone?
I have to admit,
No.
I made a face when he said 20 IBU, like, you're fucking crazy. But watch, it's going to be low and I'm
Shit,
going to be
yeah.
wrong. Yeah, IPA. We're all in agreement on that. I'm going to go a little higher than everybody else. I'm going to go with a 6.7. Nope. I'm going to go higher than that. Let me try this one more time.
Because that makes it different.
I know, right?
I can taste the alcohol.
He's trying to get out of
I
there.
really think I can. Like, all right. This one's strong. I'm going with it. I'm going to go with a 7.7. I'm going to bump it up a full point.
Ooh.
So
Bump it up.
almost a double then. huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like if I go any higher, it'll be a double.
Oh, perfect timing.
Which I don't know. I'm thinking IBUs on this one are going to be like 60, and I'm going to give it a
Wrong
3.
way,
I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Survey says
Smart mouth. Notch 9. It is a fucking double. Notch 9.
Fuck.
Double
Damn.
Indian Pale Ale.
I failed.
9.1%.
Jesus.
That puts me the closest. Still
Yeah,
over a
shut
point
up.
off. Still over a point off. None of us guessed double IPA, so let's really put our faith in the last of this being IB. What the fuck is this? Necessity is the mother of fermentation. IBU equals weight ounce times U percent times
What the
infinity
fuck?
percent times 749 over the volume per gallon times the specific gravity.
Oh, fuck you, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't.
So
I,
math.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, fuck that shit.
I don't even know if we
It
have
has
all
nothing
that
to do with
information.
bitterness. Like,
Like, thank you for telling me how to figure out
Oh.
the IBUs, but
Oh.
what the fuck is it?
105.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
I, again, came in the closest at 45 points off at 60. So,
I remembered this time.
I will say no one's getting that one. So, Jason and Dooley tied it up today, 1-1.
There's the rematch on Thursday.
All right, well, guys, as always, you can find us online to get any of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com. Thank you for listening to our podcast, which is Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can always find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid.
on Instagram,
At Team Fat Kid Nation.
on YouTube,
At Team Fat Kid 1.
and
Nope, that
yep,
was you fucked it up. You screwed me up. You were in
every-
order.
You literally have images on the card on Twitter
At Team Fat Kid 1.
and on YouTube.
I'm
Team
done
Fat
with
Kid.
this shit.
Later,
That's why
guys.
I do it.
All right, we'll see you on Thursday. Have a good day. Well, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat.
Be on, but you wildin' now, get me activated. I'm known to fuck shit up. I've been hustling about that action. Wait on you, get your weight up. I'm flying nice, sometimes hot, kick my feet up. Still fuck a bitch up. 757, stayed up, mom, but I'm in Norfolk right now. Bad bitch bound with a fatty with no photo edit. Then I'll take an exit. Hug your curve, down shift to third. Take those off, we take off. Once was well behaved till Bobby's ways, wash that away. 2 middle fingers up. We don't give two fucks. If they wrong, tell them come. I don't give a shit.